Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Pele Hebrew tongue, it's great names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers that's laboring in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Woo! Hey, they just hit him with one. They hit him with one, Yahshua. These devils are desperate. They just did a cyber attack. That's what it was. I don't care what they got to say. There was a cyber attack, whether it was foreign or domestic. It doesn't matter. The only thing is they did do it, and a lot of people were affected. So we're going to read this article, because like we've been saying, the one way you want to rile up some Americans or Babylonians is to mess with their money. And that's exactly what the cyber attack did. It disrupted a lot of things. And here we are, what was today? Saturday, and people are still dealing with the effects of it. So I got an article pulled up that says, outrage as workers unable to access paychecks after Microsoft outage, ADP forced to apologize for the app and pay stub error. Woo! Hey, you mess with people's money, and people are going to revolt. And that's what Esau Edom wants. When I say Esau Edom, I'm talking about the so-called white man. He's under duress because of our power. Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shah. His narratives are falling apart. They just did a staged event with Trump, and all the details of it is coming out right now. People starting to see that they were staged. It wasn't real. So they had to do something else to take people from, dissecting that. And what they do, they did a cyber attack, man. And people couldn't fly on the planes. People couldn't access their money. Cards was out. Phone services was out. It disrupted a lot of things, man. Like I had a coworker they don't even talk to like that, man. Called me up, man. He just had to vent. And so I just, let him vent. Because there's a lot of things that affected one of my jobs. It affected, and people was not happy. So check it out. We're going to read the article. It says, the worldwide Microsoft outage has left workers scrambling after they weren't able to access their checks. Woo! Ain't nothing worse than, hustling and bustling for this devil. You go to get your money out the system and they say, oh, you can't access your funds. Woo! Hey, that's a way to piss somebody off. You talking about rage? That's rage, Yahshua. So it says the massive outage has delayed over 4,000, caused the cancellation of more than 8,000 flights. And I know some people that's still stranded. They can't even get back to, they home. And it says it made it difficult to call 911 in case of emergency. So people getting attacked, going through something, try to call 911, you can't call it. So the Lord is really showing, hey, he about to show himself, man. The fear of the Lord is about to be out here. All these proud women, all these proud people put they hope and they money. They in trouble, try to call 911, they can't even get a hold to the police force. Everything is all messed up. Look, you got this devil looking crazy. That might be my screenshot. That might be the thumbnail for the lesson. It says, everything came to a crashing halt after the failed overnight update to Microsoft Windows by cybersecurity company CrowdStrike. Like, yeah, right. I be looking at Esau like, you can't even lie good no more, man. You mean to tell me your whole system down there came crippling because of a software update? And see, all these systems, because Bill Gates got a monopoly on, the what do I want to say, the computer software, everything I know uses Microsoft. So if you can't access Microsoft, you just out of luck. And you mean to tell me an update, because it can't update, you couldn't get the system right. And see, this is a slap. And really, this gives us a whole bunch of ammunition, Yahshua, to everybody be talking about and boasting about everything Babylon the Great got. Or America got this, America the greatest country ever. America got these systems, we never get took down. We got this and we got that. And I'm like, hold up, homie. And see, this gives us fire. I'll just say, an update brought your whole system, crippled, crumbling down. An update. You can't keep your system updated. So I don't want to hear all this talk about how advanced Babylon the Great is and how great they got their stuff. Man, this stuff is garbage. It was much better in the 90s. Everything now is just a headache. So I don't want to hear that. Talking about an update. Man, that they did it on purpose, man. They want to test the people's resolve and test and see, how much can they do to make these people revolt. So it says ADP also took the brunt of the issues when workers fumed about not having access to their paychecks. And hey, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. I was still able to access my money You know, it's good to have some money put back, cash in hand for these type of situations. You know, my wife, her card wouldn't work. It just now is working today, so she couldn't access them funds. So this thing, a lot of people were affected, man. They couldn't get their money. You might need to pay your rent, your car note, just whatever you need to do, get something to eat, and you couldn't do it. You know, this is like them flexing that you can't buy or sell unless you got that microchip, the mark of the beast. You know, they're testing out that beast system already. You know, and like, this is what they call that, problem, reaction, solution. So this creates the problem. You hear people calling, we need a better system. We need a better system. Esau said, okay, I got it. Put this microchip in your body, and you'll always have access to your funds. And, you know, people that ain't filled with the spirit or know, you know, the wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Shah, they're going to do it. Because the people took a lot of hurt during this, like, type of time. You know, I had to hear, man, Jake was on the phone with me, Yahshua, for like almost 30 minutes. You know, this venting and fuming about how hot he is about this stupid stuff they just did. So it says, employees woke on a Friday morning expecting to see their paychecks in ADP, but due to the outage, there were delays. The company tried to affirm to customers that their money was safe. The technical issue happened has no effect on pay. Please consult your HR payroll contact at your company to address it. You know, so you right here, they talking about more than 4,000 flights being delayed. 911 service, Microsoft, transport systems in New York and Washington, D.C. So I'll put this article in the comment sections. I ain't going to read all of it. I just want to pull out the point that, you know, this place got brought down by, and that was a light cyber attack. Everything didn't go down, just, you know, certain things. When Esau get ready to pull out the real one, go watch a movie called Leave the World Behind on Netflix. Go watch that movie. It put me in that type of, you know, mindset. They already showed you what they want to do in that movie. And that's how they're going to do it. They're just going to shut everything off. It ain't going to be no, okay, this worked, but this over here doesn't work. No, everything will get shut down. And then people will holler for, you know, they bread and they circus. And that's when Esau will fully enact the beast system. You know, it's going to come up. So this is like test runs. I might title my lesson a test run. This was a test run to see how people will react when stuff go down. I know somebody that's still stuck in Las Vegas, and they saying they can't get back to the middle of the week. You know, they got to contact their job and be like, I can't come back. They're stuck in a whole nother state because the flights is all messed up. So let's go get the scriptures, because we all knew that this was coming, us and this truth. You know, the apostle elders have well versed us, and I say Yahweh Shah through the scriptures is well versed us that this will happen. You know, we're not ignorant of Esau and his tactics. So let's get that. Let's start out with that. I pull that a lot because it really fits. Because this was nothing but an attack on the American people. So this 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, if we are not ignorant of his devices. See? So we're not ignorant. We know that was Esau Edom. You know, the physical counterpart of Satan, which is the so-called white man. We already know this was his plan. You know, he's been flexing this plan for a minute. So we've been, you know, trying to be self-sufficient. We're well aware that this is going to happen. So if it happens, we're not going to bug out, go crazy, because that's the desired, you know, behavior that they want us to be in. But we're not going to do it. That's why we always say put back a little water, put back things you need, because these devils are going to go for that move. They're going to do it. You know, ain't no ifs and buts about it. You know, but we're not ignorant of, you know, Satan's devices. And we already know why this devil's doing that. That's to, you know, make the people cry. He's doing pressure from above, pressure from below. Make people cry, holler for some relief. And that relief is going to be that MOTB, that microchip. That's going to be relief, which really that is what's going to condemn you to damnation. You know, little people know, which the knowledge of that has went out. Everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites. And if they know about the Hebrew Israelites, you know, people that got the spirit in them should know about the mark of the beast. You know, I've been hearing a lot of worldly J. Everybody know about it. It's just going to come down to, are you going to buckle to that and to receive it, or are you not? Are you going to resist it? That's going to come down to. So we all going to be tested. We're all going to be tested, you know. Revelation 13 chapter. So you know that's going to happen, you know. So what else I wanted to go get? This ain't going to be a long lesson. It'll be a short one. I just wanted to, like, let the dust settle on that and, you know, show that these devils about to make their move, man. The way these prophecies rolling in so hard, it seems like we so close to the end, Yahshua. We are so very close. because this devil's time is short. You can see that with the moves he's making. With that move that this devil just pulled to me is desperation. That was desperation. He like, oh shoot, they figuring out what I did with Trump. Cyber attack. Talk about that. Get people focused on that. Because people was dissecting that Trump situation like a mug, man. And like people's eyes getting opened up. And Esau don't want people's eyes to be opened up, because then his sorcery ain't gonna work as good. His move, his plan ain't gonna work as good. So he doesn't want people to be woke and wake up to the fact of what he's doing. Because Esau, Edom, the devil, you know, he does everything by deceit. That's his main thing. He don't want to use the sword. He want to use deceit. But he's going to get to the point where that's going to come down so bad that where he ain't going to have no choice but to use that sword. So I'm going to pull this out right here because I talked about that movie, Leave the World Behind. Because this is the first precept been put to my mind, because my aunt, Bayan, say this. He say this precept all the time. That's why I said my heart, man. You know, shout out to my aunt Bayan, because he always saying this precept. And this is Micah 2:10. It says, arise and depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. So we already supposed to be, you know, adjusting and getting self-sufficient. Like, we should already be in the spirit of this place is going to collapse. It's going to fall down. Expect your power to go out. Expect your water not to run no more. Expect you not to have no gas no more. Expect all these systems to fail in Babylon the Great. Why? Because this is not our rest. You know, all of this stuff is going to fail. Because Esau's at his end, man. He can't run his little magic mojo on people overseas no more. So all he got left is people in Babylon the Great to run his propaganda. You know, soothsaying, like the scriptures say. You know, deceiving people. So this is all he got left, man. He done had to fall back. He been losing overseas. So you got to fall back over here, run all kinds of mischief on the people. And he got to do that quick, too, because I'm starting to see Babylonians are kind of waking up, too. I'm starting to see he's losing his mojo over here as well. Like, say, for instance, if you try to go for that medical lockdown, that's going to be a hard fight for Esau Edom, because I don't see people putting their masks back on and social distancing. I don't see that no more. Plus, he done made the money so bad, these people are really broke out here. You know, I work at a job where we supposed to make decent money, but a lot of Edomites, a lot of Jakes, they're broke, and they're angry and upset. You know, then you just had this situation where they even more broke, and the people, they about ready to, you know, slang them swords, which is modern day sword is a gun. They about ready to do that. So I'm looking at E like, man, you got a hard situation to do, man. I see what you're trying to do, but man, hey, Yabashah got Esau Edom in a trick bag, man, which got us, you know, us in the truth. We happy about that, because this going to be hard for this devil. And I'm looking at him like, really looking at Esau, I'm like, you should have pulled this move a long time ago. It's like the more he stalls out, the worse it's getting for Esau. Like, the harder it's going to be for him to do it. That's how I know it's going to come up real sloppy. Like, he going to throw the plan out. Nonetheless, he going to be able to do it. Because, you know, Yahweh is going to give him the grace that, you know, enact prophecy. But it's not going to work as if he would have did this in the 80s when he really had people in his hand. Like, he's losing his grip on the people. So it's this, I'm like, man, this is going to be real, real sloppy. That's why, you know, Jacob's trouble is going to be like out of this world, Yashra. It's going to be this absolute chaos. The devil's not going to be able to reign in this chaos at all. Like, I can vividly see that. So we got to really be in this truth and locked in, because Jacob's trouble is going to be wild. It's going to be everything Yahweh said it was. No day like it. Because, man, this devil, he got a huge mess on his hands. A huge mess. And so what we supposed to do? Arise and depart. Because this is not our rest, man. And me and my Akadarshan was talking about that earlier today, how you can't get no rest. You do good to get 4 hours of sleep. You know, you got so much stuff you got dealing with. If it's one thing, it's another. You have no rest in this place, man. Everything is collapsing, it's breaking down, and we just have to endure it, you know, the best we can. You know, the best we can do is stay locked in this truth and stay, you know, prayed up, because this place is about to get crazy, y'all, Sharala. Like, I don't see this place lasting too much longer. That was like a little test run. That was a warning shot, you know. So what I want to get to, because people are angry, they are very upset. You know, he got off with that move that he wanted to get off with. I think I'm gonna leave off this right here, because it's like, man, we tell what time it is, man. It's almost time for this place to go. It's crumbling. I mean, crumbling, man. Look at the presidential candidates. That's pitiful. That's how you know this place is through. One of them can't even talk. How the heck you got a presidential candidate who can't even talk, and you rolling that out? Then the other one is a big-time con artist, running all kind of schemes, and just look at, man, this place is through. I mean, through. So check this out. We're going to go to 2nd Esdras 9:1. He says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligent in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, talking about the prophecies, and boy, they coming off the pages. Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that at the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And he is visiting this place. Judgment is increasing. My news feed is full of all kinds of judgments. Eve is taking out her children. I mean, you got Esau taking out his family. I mean, my news feed is full of all kind of judgments. I could do about 10 lessons a day on judgments, man. And like, not this, like stuff like, okay, that sounds like crazy judgments. Like, why are you unaliving your 3-year-old? Why? Why did you go in there and unalive your whole family? It ain't they fault you lost your job or you doing bad. Godly. You know? And I mean, it's just filled with it. Crazy judgments, man. So verse 3, because here it goes. It says, therefore when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. That's what we did. We just witnessed, man, with that cyber attack. That was an uproar. You know, these Babylonians are in an uproar. They're upset. They're mad. They're angry. I could hear it in their voice. You know, the ones that talk to me. You know, because we were still in this world, but we're not a part of it. And the people that's a part of this world, they are not happy, man. They are angry. And these are people talking to me that I know got some, you know, firearms in their disposal. And I'm looking like, dang, dude, you gonna make it? You know, they ain't about to break down and start crying to me. And I'm just looking like, whoa, like, we get into the nitty gritty. We'll definitely get to the nitty gritty. And I like how the priest said when you actually seen earthquakes, you know, to check it out. You say when earthquakes are seen, right? So check this out, y'all, Shrolla. Why these devils just run? Where is it at? Oh, right here. Check out my Ock in Kansas City, y'all, Shrolla. They just ran a drill. What is that? Michigan and Missouri? You know, getting ready for an earthquake, a big one. The Madrid fault, 8.4. For 8.4, here's Babylon Great. You know how devastating that would be? Do you know how devastating that would be? And these devils had the technology to make that scripture happen. They have that technology. They can, you know, stimulate, hit that fault, and make that earthquake happen, man. That'd be Yahweh Shah doing that. Because he said, hey, we actually see earthquakes. Because that right there, hey, we're going to watch and see. That would devastate this place, man. They already got hit with storms in Houston. I heard they still fighting to get the power on down there. This place is getting visited by Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shah. So this place, this look like it's about to go. It's really looking like it's about to go, y'all, Shrolla. So I say, man, stay locked in. Stay locked in because things is getting real heavy. You know, real heavy. And so I'm gonna put that article in the comment section. You know, if you want to read the whole thing. And I want to say, hey, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah. And stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.